Welcome once again to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to design a wash hand basin, just like the one you are seeing right here on the screen. Now, the body of this wash hand basin is made of ceramic. The knob and this seal here is of plastic, while the water pipe is of stainless steel. So I'm going to apply these materials after this very design. Now I'm going to start a fresh one on a new page. So I come over here and click on a new page. Alright, so the next I will do here is to set up my drawing units. So I type U and click on Units. Now from the drop down window, I'm going to do my setup right here. So on the type, I have decimal, which is already highlighted there. Choose decimal. On precision, I'm going to choose 0. And on insertion scale, I will choose millimeters. Now, every other setup here remains the way they are, so I click OK. Now, let's visit this drawing again. Switch to top position. Now, the length of this from here to here is 800, and the width is 700. So I'm going to draw a rectangle of 800 units by 700 units. Alright. Now I'm going to use the circle command. Click on the circle command and click on turn. Now draw a circle that will be tangential to this very line, this line, and on this line. Okay, so here is a circle. The next I will do now is to trim off some portions of this very circle and also the rectangle. So click on trim, trim off this, this. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a line from this very point. Right. Then, with the offset command, I'm going to offset this by 30. So I click on offset command, enter 30, then offset this. Okay. So I'm going to draw a circle with here at the center. Draw a circle of diameter 50. And move this line upwards by 100 units. So I click on move, click on this, 100 units. Okay, so with a 3-point arc, click on arc and choose 3-point arc. Click here, here, and here. Now use the fillet command to fillet these two and also this. So I click on fillet and specify the radius of the fillet. Make it 50. Then fillet this and this. Repeat the fillet and fillet this and this. Okay. Now draw another line from this very point, line of 200 from here. Check the auto mode, draw a line upward of 200. And draw another circle, use the center radius, draw a circle of diameter 30. Alright, then remove this line, also remove this very line, and delete it. Right, so I'm now going to make a copy of this. Make a copy of this. Copy. Alright, now clean all this and this, erase. And join this all up. Okay, so I'm going to offset this one again by 30. So I click on offset command, enter 30, offset this by 30. Right. Now use the fillet command again to fillet these two angles. So choose a radius of 50 again, and fillet this and this. Repeat fillet, fillet this and this. Okay. Now come over to this. Now with the join command, join up the whole of this. Alright. Okay, having done this, I'm now going to switch over to isometric view. I come right here, click on, so here's the isometric view of that. Now I'm going to draw a line from this very center point, draw a line of 150. So I'm going to now use the loft command to loft this very geometry now to this very point. So I come right here, click on loft, click on this, click on point, and choose here as a point. Click on this arrow down here and choose normal to all sections and exit the command. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing for this. Okay, so I'm going to draw another line from this point. And draw another line of 200. Okay, so use the loft command again. Click on loft, click on this, click on point, then choose here as a point. Okay, now click on this very arrow and choose normal to all sections and exit the command. Okay, now I now have two solid objects here, this and this. So what I'm going to do next now is to subtract this one from this. So I come right here and click on solid subtract, click on this and subtract this. Okay, so that's done. And again, I'm going to use the extrude command to extrude this. Also extrude this. Click extrude. Click on this and extrude. Again, I'm going to subtract these two from this. So I click on solid subtract. Click on this and subtract these two. Okay, so let's view and see how that looks like. Click on here and choose this. Okay, we've gotten this. So next I'm going to move this over here. But before then I have to extrude this one as well. So click on extrude and extrude this one, extrude these two by 20. Okay, now using the solid subtract command again and click on it, I'm going to subtract the inner one from the outer one. So I click on this first and subtract this. Okay, so I'm now going to move this one now here. So click on the move command, click on this, click on move, click on this, pick it from this point and drop it at the midpoint of this. Okay, let's view as well and see how it looks like. Okay, so using the union command, I'm going to join these two. Click on union, click on this and this. Right. Okay, so next I'm now going to start to draw the tap. So before I do that, I'm going to switch the UCS to right. Okay. Now I'm going to use a polyline to do that. So click on polyline. Draw a line of 200 up. Now right click and choose arc. And enter another 200. Then exit this command. Okay. Now draw yet another line from this point. Draw another line of 70. Make this one 30. And exit. Okay, now I'm going to draw a circle. Before I do that, I have to switch the UCS to top. Click the UCS and choose top. Now draw a circle. Make sure this is center radius, yes. Draw a circle from this point, a circle of diameter 50. Then extrude the circle by 15. Click on extrude command. Extrude this 15. Now draw another circle. Draw a circle of 20 diameter. Diameter 20. Make a copy of this. Now sweep this very circle along this very path. So I click on sweep. Choose sweep. Sweep this. Enter and click on this. Then do the same thing here. Sweep this. Click on sweep. Sweep this. And click on this. Alright. Now I have to now create a knob for this. Now I have to change the UCS here again to left. Right. So click on circle command again and draw a circle of diameter 30. Now draw a line of 40 from this very point, 40 units. Now draw a polygon of 6-sided polygon. Enter 6. Choose here as a point. Enter. We are the center. Make this one 30. Alright. Now I'm going to also loft this to this very circle. So come right here and choose loft. And loft this too. Right click and choose enter this. Now with the fillet edge, I'm going to fillet these corners of the polygon. So I click on F, choose fillet edge, and specify the radius, make it 10. Then fillet these edges. And enter, then exit this command. Okay, so next I'm going to move this one to this very point. So click on this and move this from this very point and drop it right here. Okay, now I'm not going to move the whole of this to this very point. So with the move command, move the whole of this and choose here as a point and drop it right here. Okay, so let's see what we have right here. So I click on this and choose this. So that is that. So the next I'm going to draw the support for this very wash and basin. So I'm going to switch to top. Now I'm going to create the support. So okay, so I now have to draw the support for this very wash and basin. I'm going to choose a rectangle command and draw a rectangle of 200 by 180. Okay, so use the 3-point arc. Click on this as first point, second point is here, and here the third point. Alright, now with the trim command, trim off these portions. Enter. Now look at the center of this very geometry. Okay, so I'm now going to draw a circle of 50 diameter at the geometric center of this very object. Right click and choose diameter 50. Okay, use the trim command, trim off this. Okay, use the offset command, use an offset of 20 and click on this. Alright, then with the line command, I'm going to close up this and this, repeat line and close up this and this. Okay, also use the join command to join them up. Click on join command. Alright, so let's switch back again to isometric view. So I'm going to draw a line from this very center, a line of 800 units. 800 units. Then copy this down there. Use the copy command, copy this, pick it from the center here, and drop it at the center right here. Right, so I'm now going to scale this up by 25%. So click on the scale command, click on this. Now with here at the center point, I'm now going to enter 1.25. The 25 is 25% of it, so I'm going to enter 1.25. Okay, so the next I'll do is to use the loft command to loft this and this. So I click on loft, click on this and this, right click and exit this command. exit the command. So I'm going to move this support now down here. Before I do that, I'll switch over to wireframe. Now click on the move command and move the whole of this. Pick from the very center and drop it at the center of this. Okay. Can clean up this and this. Erase. Now let's view. Okay, so here is it. Now I'm going to apply fillets on the sharp edges right here. So click on the fillet command. Fillet edge, type F for fillet edge. Fillet edge. And fillet this very point. Choose a radius of 10. Fillet this. Fillet this. Fillet this. Fillet this. Okay, fillet this very one. This. And fillet this. Okay, so the next I'm going to do now is to switch the view to back view. Okay, so I'll now click on this and choose back view. This is the back view. Right. So I'm now going to draw a rectangle of 700 by 300. 700 by 300. Okay, so I'm now going to use the fillet command again. Click on fillet and choose a radius of 50. Now fillet this edge. Repeat fillet and fillet this and this. Okay, I'm now going to draw a line from this very midpoint. Draw a line of 20 units. Zoom in. Enter. Now draw a circle of diameter 20 from this very point. Diameter 20. Okay. I can now delete this line. Delete this. Right. Now I'm going to switch to isometric view. Click on. Alright. Now move this. Move it closer here. Move here. Then switch to 3D wireframe. Okay, so I'm now going to move the whole of this. Click on move. And move the whole of this. Pick it from this very midpoint. Then drop it at this very midpoint. This is the midpoint. Drop it here. Okay, so I'm going to move this one again. Move this circle and this. Move it down by 20 units. 20. And enter. Right. So I'm going to extrude this too. Click on extrude. And extrude this one to a length of 170. Enter. Also extrude this very circle. Enter. Up to the very point. Right. Now with the subtract command, I'm going to subtract this and this from this the main body. So I click on solid subtract, click on this, enter, then subtract this and this. Okay, so let's now view and see how it looks like on shade of gray. Okay, here is it. So again, I'm going to fillet these sharp edges, this and this, using the fillet edge command. So I click on fillet edge, type F and click on fillet edge, and enter a radius of 10, enter, then click on this, enter, then repeat fillet edge and click on this as well. Right click again and enter. Right, so here is the wash hand basin now. So I now have to remove these construction lines. Click on this and remove the construction lines. Erase. Okay. So let's now view on realistic view. Click on realistic. So here is the wash hand basin now. Complete. So I'm now going to apply materials. Now the body of this wash hand basin is made of ceramic, and the knob and this one are of plastic. So I'm going to apply the materials on them. I'm going to move it a bit to the left. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to switch the toolbar to visualize. So I click on visualize. Then click on the materials toolbar, which is this. Click on this. Okay, here is the materials toolbar. So I'm going to click on this home page and expand it. Then click on Autodesk library, expand this one as well. Okay, so here I can choose the material I want. Now the body of this wash hand basin is ceramic. This is the ceramic. If I click on this ceramic, then choose the particular color or brand I want. So I'm going to apply this very one, which is ice white. I drag it and drop it on the very body. So drag it again and drop on this. Okay, so this knob is of plastic and this is also of plastic. So I'm going to now scroll down and choose plastic material, which is this. This is plastic, so I click on plastic, then choose a color for that. I'm going to choose this color. So I drag it and drop it on this very knob. Also drag and drop on this very knob. Then close this very window. Okay, so here is now our wash hand basin complete. So thanks for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials.